of 3 older gym. Opening talk should be around a Final Four Friday sort of feel. It might be a Final Four Wednesday. Double games, more competitions, lots of fun. You're going to open up with your same New Mexico State drill. How do you get better? It's something you practice. Do you practice once? No, you practice all the time. You're going to need to do this outside of camp too if you really want to get better. Have them go through 2 different shots while everyone else is on the baseline doing whatever the director or you are telling them, and to get better or work on the conditioning. Got game time, lock, load, lift at 9:50. When you say lock, they get on balance. They say ready. They put their arm out in front of them like they're holding a ball. Knees are bent, shoulder width apart. Talk about the same stuff you would talk about for the B and beef. On load, they're going to say ready. They're going to take their wrist here and they're going to flip it right over like they're holding the ball. Most important part of shooting is your elbow is right underneath the ball. You have 3 90-degree angles at your armpit, at your elbow, and at your wrist. Just like a waiter holding a tray. Great form, makes you a great shooter much more easily than poor form. Either requires work, but less work if you have the right form and you get there faster. Have the coaches go up and down through the lines, checking form at each stage. And then on lift, from here, they go straight up and snap their wrists like they're trying to, you can't see it, but trying to get cookies out of a cookie jar. Important thing here is you talk about going up and over. So something I like is your elbow replaces your wrist. So if I point to my wrist and I shoot correctly, my elbow ends up where my wrist was, right? A lot of people want to do this and my elbow doesn't get there. And then I have them hold their follow through until you say release, because we want to encourage that kind of exaggerated follow through is how you get good form shooting. You can have them say money or something like that after they release it. So one more time, lock equals ready, knees bent, arm out. Load equals aim, elbow under the ball, like a waiter holding a tray. Lift equals shoot or fire or explode or up or whatever you want or think is appropriate. And then on release, again, you can have your own expression. It could be money, could be got 'em, could be whatever you want that's age appropriate. After that, you have the Stanley Steamer drill. Video coming soon on this one. You want to put 2 teams on each court. Everyone starts in the middle with their own ball. On the whistle, they run to either direction and they shoot a layup. A layup's worth 1 point. If they make it, they get to shoot a free throw. Free throw's worth 2 points. If they make it, they get to shoot a 3. 3-pointer's worth 3 points. If at any point they miss, they switch sides to the other basket. So if I go to take a layup, I miss it, I have 0 points. I dribble down to the other basket and I try a layup again. If I dribble down to there and I make the layup, I have 1 point. I go to shoot the free throw. If I miss that one, I go to the other side of the basket. If I make all 3, I would have had 1 for the layup plus 2 for the free throw plus 3 for the 3. That'd be 6 points. I switch sides at that time. Keep track of your own points. Call them out as you shoot if you want. That's the best way to do it. And then see how much better we can get or how many shots we can get up. It is Final Four Friday, so no cheers per se, but maybe you can have someone with the highest score sign the Ball of Champions or something like that. After that combo guard shootout, we have a video. I'd encourage you to watch it. More or less, you make a shot, you knock over a cone. Team with cone standing at the end of the round wins. Snack time, free shoot. Make sure the coaches get their 10-minute break. After that, you have one-on-one versus the coach. So players line up, games to 1. Campers start with the ball. Coaches on defense. They're playing fun and encouraging the kids to have fun and not just being mean, but ultimately trying to win the game, because you're going to play anyone that beats their coach in the champions round. Depending on how many teams you have, you might limit it to the first person that wins. Definitely only anyone that wins on the first round. If you don't have that many teams, maybe do the first 2 people that win. But ultimately try to get the coaches to give you a reasonable amount of players. Like I said, they're playing pretty hard, but hopefully having fun with each player. And ideally, they go through their 10 kids and 1 kid hits a lucky bank shot or somehow gets over them, and then they get to play you in the championship. In the championship round, the group director plays. Kids are standing around the 3-point line, cheering on the kid to beat the director. Normally gets pretty fun. Same story if you have an extra Gatorade or something like that left over from Tuesday, maybe that's the prize if they beat the director. Ball of Champions is always a great way to go, something like that, so kids are even more motivated to be behind the players. After that, game time, and then the end of the day.